smooth jazz and soul with DJ Sapphire.
I'm gonna make you my wife, 'cause you're my everything. All my hopes and dreams come true. I can live my life with you. I'm gonna buy you some rings, and everywhere you go, everyone will know that it's real. What you make me feel. Until there's no more of me, I will try to make you see that I will give my all and all. From here to eternity, be my world eternally. We'll have a child and watch him grow. Cross my heart and I hope to die. If I ever make you cry, may I feel the pain that you feel inside. Take the blame if our love should die. I'm gonna make you my world. You be my morning light, the star at night. Oh yeah, I breathe. Cross my heart and I hope to die. If I ever make you cry, may I feel the pain that you feel inside. Yeah, may I take the blame if I love you die. I'm gonna make you my song. You be my symphony, my rhapsody, my life. You be my melody.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How are you? This is DJ Sapphire, and yes, I am back from Jamaica, and I had the best time. And yes, I was hanging out with Althea Renee. What a beautiful soul she is. Started off my show with The Whispers, I'm Gonna Make You My Wife. And I'm dedicating that to my brother-in-law, Mark, as he proposed to my sister, and they got married 2 years ago today, and today is their anniversary. So congratulations to Jacqueline and Mark.
Tomorrow will come and girl, I can't wait. It's our anniversary. Yeah. The first thing I'll do is run straight to you. It's our anniversary. Anniversary. It's our anniversary. It's our anniversary. Yeah, yeah, anniversary. It's our anniversary. Yeah. It's our anniversary. Made for you and me.
And I only made plans to hold your little hand. It's our anniversary. Anniversary. Yeah.
The pleasures, oh my goodness, we have seen good times. It's our anniversary. Anniversary.
Victoria will be no secret at the end of the day. It's our anniversary. Anniversary. A small cup of tea, then you can have me. It's our anniversary. Yeah. Only really want to say, darling, today is a special day we call our own. So take me in your arms and tell me you love me, and I'll be there for you.
Do you know what today is? Do you know what today is? It's our anniversary.
It's our special day.
Today is. It's our anniversary.
How are you doing, Nama Ria? Thank you. I shall send on your wishes to Jacqueline and Mark. How are you all doing? I hope you're having a great start to your day or good evening out there in Japan.
You're rolling the way that I move. I breathe your air. You only can rescue me. This is my prayer. If you were mine, if you
Hello, Yobi out there in Zambia. How are you doing? Thank you so much for tuning in. And Uncle Cal out there in South Africa. I hope all is well with you. This is beautiful. It is the fabulous sound of Pieces of a Dream, Night Vision. And I am dedicating that one to Gaynell Ellis. I do hope you like that. And thank you so much for your wonderful email. How are you doing, Medea Brooks? Thank you so much for joining us today. And hey, Dawn Sibbett. Such a beautiful version of the sweetest taboo, Javaso Silva. How are you doing, Anthony Glover? So wonderful that you have joined us today. And yes, Leary, I had a fantastic time backyard.
Hot fun in the summer.
Fun in the summer. That is the sound of Johnny Brett, and it is so hot here in the UK. It's just absolutely beautiful. I want to say happy heavenly birthday to Iris Hill's mom. She would have been 83 today. How beautiful is that? And hey Taya, I hope all is well with you. I want to say hi to Erlene Tisdale. How are you doing? I hope you're having a great day. And Gwendolyn Hunter, this is a fantastic version of Ain't No Sunshine by Herb Alpert. And Iris Hill, I'm so glad you enjoyed that one. D. Raymond, how are you doing? This was a fabulous sound of Acoustic Alchemy, Jamaica Heartbeat. And I want to say hi to Kimoy in Kingston. I hope all is well with you. And also to Kathy and Ed Jackson. I shall look forward to seeing you guys at Jazz Legacy in Hampton, Virginia. And if anybody else is interested in going, please check out their website. That is Jazz Legacy. You can just put that into Google. It is happening between the 5th and the 9th of November.
Everybody loves.
Yeah, I want to send the song out to Roy Ayers and just thank him for bringing me out of Detroit, playing with Roy Ayers Ubiquity. I'm just gonna let him play like we used to do it. You remember how we did it, Roy? You just played, man. You got it, man. Thank you. I love you.
How are you doing, Deep Soul and David Muller? Thank you so much for joining me today. And that was the sound of Byron Miller. Everybody loves the sunshine. That is the fabulous sound of Maria Antoinette. Give me your love, and I'm definitely feeling the love today. How are you doing, Uncle Diggity? It's been a while. I do hope all is well with you. And hey, Blackberry out there in hot Milan. It is hot here in the UK too, and I'm sure it's hot in Croatia. How are you doing? Smooth waves, smooth jazz. And I want to say hi to Paul Sorrelly Reed, listening there on LinkedIn. Thank you so much for joining us today. Waiting in Vain, another great track by Maria Antoinette. Have a great day, dear. Bless it. I hope your day is great at work. Paul Sorley Reed. I also broadcast live on Mixcloud and YouTube and sometimes Facebook when they allow me to. Hello, South Korea. How are you doing? So wonderful that you have joined us today. And hi to all those listening in Mexico and also Brazil, in Africa, in the UK, in the USA, in Argentina, and everybody all over the world. It's so great to have a worldwide audience. That was Andre Ward, Just Friends. How are you doing, Nigel at Sans Radio UK? So wonderful that you have joined us today. How are you doing, Young John 29? I hope all is well with you. And hey, Richard, Rules 22. Bobby Sagwinetti, as he was enjoying that one. Summer Feeling. Eric Darius, Paul Jackson Jr. I am feeling in a summery mood, and this next one is Summer Vibes by Brittany Atterbury. I want to thank Mladen out there in Croatia for sharing my show on his Facebook page, and that is 88FM AFN Berlin. Thank you so much. I do appreciate your support. How are you doing, Queen Pippa and Aaron Granger? Thank you so much for joining us today. Much appreciated. grooving. That is Rob White. Aaron Granger, I am in the UK. And it's nice that you have joined us from Florida. How you doing, Nuclear Motivation? So wonderful that you have joined us today. And hey, Cord Martin Music, how are you doing? I actually played your track the other day on my show when I broadcast live from Jamaica on Friday. Let me see if I can fit it in for you today as you are tuned in right now. Hey Sean Blackmore, how are you doing? It is absolutely scorching here in the UK where I am thoroughly enjoying it. Johan, how are you? You did make me laugh. My brother Delroy, aka Denzel Washington, is still in Jamaica. He goes back to Miami later on this week. And this next song I'm going to play for you is brand new from Cord Martin, and this is Niger Glow. If you like your jazzy Afro beats, please download this track called Martin Niger Glow. How are you doing, Boss Mallow? I hope all is well with you, and hey Mike out there in Germany. Absolutely loving this one, brand new from Lynn Roundtree, featuring Mike Hart Flow, and that flowed nicely on my show. How you doing, Bushy? So wonderful that you have joined us today. And generally, go and get a nice cool drink. She's saying it's too hot here in the UK. It will soon change.
Ay, 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 ay,
Super.
ay, 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 ay. Bushes that make me fly. We have so many powers buried deep down inside. It's time to bring them out. Keep reaching for the sky. You can go farther. There's no limit to dreams. Don't ever clip your wings. Hey, if only you could just see. And when you start to believe, then only if you just start turning on light in the dark. No matter how long it takes, I'll never leave or forsake. During the times that you wanna give up, take a break. Close your eyes, open your mind, spread your wings, fly away. Prepare your heart light in the dark. No matter how long it takes, I'll never leave or forsake. During the times that you wanna give up, take a break. If only you could just see, and when you start to believe, then only if you just start turning on light in the dark. No matter how long it takes, I'll never leave or forsake. During the times that you wanna give up, take a break. Close your
I was thoroughly enjoying that one by Carmichael Music Lover, Fly Away. Absolutely brilliant song. He's so versatile. I want to say a big thank you to Cord Martin for my coffees. I really do appreciate your love and your support, and thank you also for your fantastic music. is the sound of Andrea Lisa Tribe. We're sorry to hear that you had some setbacks, Bernard, but as Iris Hill says, setbacks are comebacks. You got this. How fantastic. Hi Marina, how are you doing? I hope all is well. And hi to Marcelo Dada. It's wonderful to have so many people tuned in right now, and thank you to my new subscribers. I do appreciate your support. I am thoroughly enjoying the chats on all platforms today. So friendly and colourful and just so nice. How are you doing? Delight. And that was Kim Scott and Naomi. You got the power. And that is our ladies' anthem. is the fabulous sound of Peru by Andre Ward. How are you doing, Araba, the Motown Sound Lounge? Thank you so much for joining us today. And hey Greg, I hope all is well. And have you been traveling some more? Every time I see your Facebook, you're traveling somewhere wonderful.
Just like music, I got my music, I got my music, I got my just like music, I got my music, I got my just like
Just like you said.
Music is my heart and soul, and that is the sound of Unwrapped. I want to say a big thank you to Robert Hayward for my coffees. I really do appreciate your love and your support, and I'm glad you had a wonderful time at the Hampton Jazz Festival, and I do hope to see you at the Jazz Legacy event in November also in Hampton, Virginia. Come on, Bushy, we've got this. Let's dance to this next one.
Time to sit back and unwind.
Summertime Unwrapped. How are you doing, Fatam? Thank you so much for joining us today. And hey, Kenneth Bronson and Kenneth Williamson, I hope all is well with each and every one of you. I am going to slow it down a bit as it is getting pretty hot in here. And this next one is Jeff Bradshaw featuring Eric Roberson, Make Some Time. I'm dedicating this one to my sister Jacqueline, as I know she loves this one. And hey, Judith out there in Alicante.
Slow down, slow down, slow down. I wanna know what's on your mind. I wanna know what I can do. I wanna know when there's time for me to show you, baby. Make some time for you. Make some time for us. Make some time for me, baby. Make some time for love. Make some time for me. Make some time for us. Make some time for me. Make some time for love. I know you're busy, baby. Trust I am busy too. But I'm never too busy, no, to make time for loving you. All you gotta do, make some time for you. Make some time for us. Make some time for me, baby. Make some time for love. Got so many applications pulling you left to right. How about answer me with no hesitation, girl? How about let me pull on you tonight? Do you remember how we were last time? Oh, I was yours. Oh, you were mine. The time it meant we had a ball. The phone was off. Who cared? Who called? You made me do wild things to you. I fell in love. You fell into. I want you more than I could say. Don't you want to love? Make some time for me, baby. Make some time for us, yeah. Make some time for me. Make some time for love. Make some time for you. Oh, come on, baby. Make some time for us.
Just truly beautiful. Jeff Bradshaw and Eric Roberson, Make Some Time. How are you doing, Paolo? I hope all is well with you. And Charles Wilson, this is fantastic timing because my next song is Charlie, last name Wilson. is the fabulous sound of the Smooth Jazz All-Stars, Charlie, last name Wilson. Thank you so much, Harvey Ellis, for my coffees. I shall thoroughly enjoy sharing a coffee with you one day, hopefully at Jazz Legacy. Hello, Orlando Map, how are you doing? Hi, Jason, last name Hopper. I hope all is well with you. And hey, Senu, it is great to be back home. Good morning, CW Style. How are you? Thank you so much for joining me today. Same old love, and that is the sound of Kirk Whalum.
you got now. Just you. Coming in the back, sun rooftop, think for what you got now. Just be thankful for what you got now. Just be thankful for what you got now.
I am so thankful to have had your company today. That was a great sound of Walter Beasley. And I'm thankful that I was able to do a 60th birthday party in Amsterdam just before I went to Jamaica, and it was such a fantastic event. So I want to thank all who attended that birthday party for there, and thank you to everybody who I met in Jamaica. It was just so fantastic. I just had the most greatest time, and thank you all for being here. I'm going to play one more for you, and let's dance to this one, Bernard. You ready?